Hi Libras, welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for what is X thinking? Well, let's find out. Let's ask the universe, what are Libra's X's thinking, please? Universe? Yeah. What are Libra's X's thinking? What are Libra's X's thinking? What are Libra's X's thinking? Man, tower energy right in the middle. What are Libra's X's thinking, please? Okay, we have plenty of cards to get started. So we will get started here. Wow. Okay. The energy of the breakup here is the tower. It's probably the breakup or something else, but we have the tower energy surrounds this reading. I think it's the breakup. It flipped your worlds upside down, both of you. It's like there was a big fight or something. So this surrounds the reading. Let's read on. Up here in your highest energy, you might have some Earth in your chart, which would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or have it around you. This could be the card. This could be the card of the other person, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But more importantly, this card is about you can't get it off your mind. You're still evaluating this situation. What happened here? You're still thinking about this person. You really got your focus on this person. That is the pentacle. This is you. You don't have to be an earth sign. This is you. This is in your highest energy, and you're looking at them. It is right next to the devil card. This is toxic energy. There might have been a third party involved here. I think this is what you're analyzing in that pentacle is whether, I think it does have something to do with someone else, because I don't think this devil card with the three people in it would show up in your highest energy and above the tower card if there wasn't somebody else involved that was toxic. Not necessarily a third party as far as cheating goes. I just, either way, it is somebody who interfered in your relationship. Could have been an ex. It could have been a mother. It could have been anybody, but it was very toxic. Blew this relationship out of the water. And then it's next to the Page of Pentacles. This is also looking into that pentacle, evaluating. It's like you can't get your mind. I think that's what that's trying to say is you cannot get your mind off this situation and what happened. It was pretty dramatic. It feels like you're still analyzing it. Then we have the Four of Pentacles here under the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're kind of like you're stuck in the tower moment. That's why you can't stop thinking about it. Some of it might have had to do with lack of money, but more than likely it's just plain old being stuck in the tower moment, and you just cannot get your mind off of what has happened, and it has to do with someone else. This Four of Pentacles is right next to the tower on the other side. Well, the tower, like I said, is below the devil card. So these two are involved with each other. And then we have the Judgment card under the Page of Pentacles next to the tower. You know what? If you're trying to figure this out, I'll tell you right now, it is a spiritual lesson to be learned, and it's to be learned for both of you. So that's, you probably have why this happened, how this happened, a bunch of questions like that. And it's a spiritual lesson. It was meant to happen. But this universe, these angels, whoever you want to call them, will blow that horn down on you over and over and over, from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime, through all through your life, until you learn this lesson. So you make the same mistakes over and over and over until you learn this particular lesson. That's what's going on here. And with this card showing up, I think you're learning it. I think it's starting to come to you. I think you're really starting to figure it out with these two cards here, seeing through what's going on, what's happening. So under the Four of Pentacles over here, being stuck in that energy of trying to evaluate what happened here, is the Ten of Wands. This is in their energy, the ex's energy. Uh, this was a heavy burden. They felt stuck in the relationship. They felt, and they were stuck. You know, they had like a heavy burden. They felt like on their shoulders. It has to do with this third person, whoever it is. So, and it could be, this is the card of Capricorn, so they could be a Capricorn, but anybody could be a Capricorn in this reading. But I just wanted to point that out. We do have a lot of earth here, earth. So, and I've got more earth down here. So, you know, it was a heavy burden to this person, whether you know it or not. They were kind of stuck, like locked into something here with someone else too, not just you. And but they're getting ready to put down those wands. This is the Ten of Wands, that heavy burden. They're getting ready to drop those wands. I have the Ace of Cups right next door, right under the Tower card. I do think they have love for you, but I think they were blocking it. And they weren't only blocking the love for you, and it has to do with someone else. Not only blocking the love that they had for you, they're blocking their spiritual lesson too here. It's right below the Judgment card. It's like, by blocking the love, you know, that they had for you, I don't think they were listening either to other people trying to tell them what was going on or trying to point out to them. That I think they were being manipulated. That's how I feel. But regardless, if they were being manipulated or not by somebody else, um, it still resulted in this. So, you know, but this is about a spiritual lesson. I think you're getting it. I don't know that they are. I don't know. They're slow. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. They're really slow movers. And this Knight of Pentacles, again, is really heavy earth energy. Now, they are analyzing the situation, okay? But their horse is not moving. Their horse is standing still. Well, it moves, okay? It's just so slow, it would take forever to get, you know, a snapshot of it lifting its leg. It's that slow. But I think they're really slow to pick up on this spiritual lesson that is in both your energies. They're blocking it. They're just not moving forward very fast. Just kind of, they're still stuck, I believe. But they are going to drop the burden. This is going to cycle out of that stuckness. So they are moving forward slowly. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So this also points to sneaky behavior, lying, cheating, stealing, manipulative behavior, deceitful behavior. It's just, you know, goes right along with the Devil card, toxic energy. This spiritual lesson has to do with this energy too, the Seven of Swords. It's just taking them a long time to figure it out, what's going on. They're thinking about it though. That's good. They're thinking about it. They're not going to move as swiftly as you in figuring this out. And then we have the Two of Cups. This is above that sneaky behavior. So it's like that Cup of Love. They do have love for you. They could have been a friend, an old friend to start with, but they are soulmate from another lifetimes. This is a special connection. So there was a special connection between the two of you, and there was love there. So don't, you know, if you're trying to, you're trying to figure out what happened. It's someone else interfered, and they were taken by it. They went along with whatever it was. It was just somebody else. I don't know. It could have been a toxic friend. It could have been somebody just saying, "Oh yeah, dude or girl, you know, I don't know." It just feels toxic. So they weren't truthful to you. They lied. I think there were lies involved in this relationship. It's too bad because you do have did have a special connection. But wow, I think there really is an outside interference here. And that could be what this is too. But they need to learn to block other people telling them, how they should live their life. So we have the Five of Swords down here in their energy. This is actually the battle's over, but they are looking back at you right next to the Knight of Pentacles. You might have been the one that walked away. There was a big fight. You probably both walked away from each other. It just feels like a big fight over that energy right there. Is there more cards for this reading, Libras? Okay. What do we have? Oh, we're thinking about you. We're looking back at you. So the sneaky behavior above the Five of Swords too, looking back at you, they are thinking about that. I think you were stable, you were secure and grounded, and they just took advantage of it. That's what it looks like. They took advantage of you. We have the Ten of Swords here next to the Two of Cups and above the Ten of Pentacles. Well, the energy of them taking advantage of you, it's going to cycle out. It really hurts you, and also the friendship and the love, the connection, it really hurts you. But it's going to cycle out. So that's cycling out. Good. Then down here, we have the King of Swords. And so this is truth and clarity. And this is also air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So it could be your energy down here in their energy here. This is truth and clarity. And it's like demanding it. And I feel like you're the one that came forward about whatever was going on and demanded that truth and clarity. So the point of this reading right here is the spiritual lesson. I think you're getting it. And I think it's how to recognize or might have something to do with how to forgive, or I'm really not positive. This is really sneaky behavior, but I think it's how not to put up with it. I think maybe finally you did do something about it this time, that this came around in your life, or this lifetime, because this spiritual lesson is like one of the most important things, and it has to do with the Tower moment. But you're getting it. You're seeing what's happened here. Now, they're slower, a lot slower. So what they're thinking is they're thinking that they love you, okay? They're not doing a lot of thinking. I'm gonna tell you. They're like looking back at you. Okay, so they're looking back at you and they are analyzing you. They're analyzing the situation. So that's what they're thinking, because they are analyzing the situation. And it has to do with you, and it has to do with the walking away, and it has to do with the love. So they're analyzing right now. They're just kind of staying put and analyzing, and they're blocking their spiritual lesson right now. Wow. Okay, Libras, that was your reading. Thank you so much for watching Quickie Tarot.